Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association Big Block Modified Series, round number 1 from Volusia Motorsports Park. Should be a lot of fun here tonight, getting ready to go green in heat number 1. Just wrapped up qualifying, 16 cars wrapped their spot into the feature in qualifying here tonight. Now it is time to figure out everyone else as we get ready to go. Everybody behind the eye racing a pace truck here in heat number 1. And I do apologize if we have any issues here tonight regarding stream incidents and stuff like that. We do have some bad weather in the area that's kind of hindering our progress. Corey Parsons on pole here for heat number 1. Benjamin T. Lee, Kane Yates, Mr. Bacon, Brenton Bacon right there, Carson Rourke, and Kimberly right here in this first heat. Again, we're going to take 2 of these big block modifieds from heat number 1, and they're going to go to the feature of 20 cars here tonight. Welcome to Extreme Sim TV, folks. Up front, the 24 of Mr. Parsons will bring them down. And I'm aware that some of the paints here on Trading Paints are not working. Not much we can do about that, but we're going to get them going here in heat number 1 here tonight. So race fans, strap in. We are going racing here at Volusia for the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association, here on Extreme Sim TV, coming to green heat number 1. Here we go. 2 cars will transfer, and we are underway here at Volusia Motorsports Park. Everyone up to speed. 1 car up against the wall. Another one transferring over. Looking at Benjamin to the bottom. And new race leader. Looks like that is the custom number 11. Going to work to the inside of the 151 machine. At 151 of Benjamin T. Lee. Top side. We got a car up into the outside wall. And up and over the barrier, actually. No caution. Shane out front right now in that number 18 with Benjamin right there behind him. And that's the way they run behind them. Up to 14 to chase in Johnson right there as well. As they fight their way through now, caution out. In heat number 1, we're going to go quickly adjust our audio. And we'll be back here for the conclusion of heat number 1. Alrighty, folks, back here as we continue again, getting ready to go back green in heat number 1 here tonight. 2 cars will transfer into your feature event this evening. Benjamin Lee out front, Shane Yates, Mr. Chase and Johnson right there in third. That third car right there on the outside looking in here at Volusia Motorsports Park. Again, taking the top 2. Those 2 will go into our feature here tonight for 75 laps. Field out of turn number 4. Let's get it back underway. NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association Big Block Mods are back underway here at Volusia Motorsports Park. Everybody to the bottom of the racetrack already. It's going to be Shane out front. Benjamin T. Lee in second. Right in front of Chase. Chase trying to finish first. 4 laps to go. Again, we've already locked in 16. Trying to transfer 2 more out of heat number 1. 3 to go this time by. Down the back going on. Big move up front right now. Benjamin T. Lee still in second. Contact for third. Chase on the bottom, trying to hang on. Now it's going to be up in the air if Chase can get back right here tonight. Lee's going to transfer out of this heat with 3 laps to go. Benjamin T. Lee looks like he is going to be in a great spot to do just that in the 1-5-1 machine. Benjamin T. Lee that's right now. Everyone trying to run him down at the moment. Again, Cap 2 transferring here. Up here and on. So as we get ready to transfer 1 lap transfer here. And let's the audio a little bit for you. Checkered flag in the air, and it looks like Benjamin T. Lee along with Shane Yates will be your 2 transferees into the feature from heat number 1. So Yates and Lee transferring. Now let's hurry up and get this underway. Actually, we're going straight in to your main event. And Chase and Johnson did make it. So Johnson did make it. We're going to bring 20 cars here for 75 laps here in the first race of the year. Let's take a look at your qualifying grid. You see John and Devin Cardwell up front of the field here. Row number 1, row number 2, Dawson Fletcher and Ryan Beagle. Row number 3, Lucas Rourke and Jeremy. Row number 4 here tonight is going to be Shane, James, and Tyler. Row number 4, row 5, Colson Cochran, Kenny Watkins right there, Steve Brady, Mr. Dixon Slinger. Row number 7, Cannon Cochran and Joshua. Row number 8, Garrett Bush and David Cardwell. Row number 9, Corey Parsons and Chase N. Johnson. Row number 10, Mr. Benjamin T. Lee and Shane Yates. Row number 11, that would be it. Sorry, we only transferred 20. So if you take so as we get ready to go here tonight, again, we're going to go for 75 of these laps here tonight. So here we go. John up front with Devin Cardwell to his outside. We got to see what Cardwell can do here. We know he's going to be strong. He is a pro driver, and it never fails seeing him up here in the mix. Anytime we see a Cardwell in the mix, we have to assume they're going to do pretty good. And here tonight, expecting nothing less here at Volusia Motorsports Park. How much will this track wear out over the next 75 laps? That's going to be another thing we have to look at. Does this line move around? And these are brand new to iRacing. Big and block modifieds. 5-race season coming your way for National Dirt Racing Association. Here we go out of turn 4 to get this one underway. iRacing Pace Truck to pit road. And we are green. Race number 1 of the year is underway. Race number 1 underway here. Everybody up to speed. See how long that top side stays as an advantage here. And right now it's holding on pretty well as these cars continue to work their way through side by side up front. Cardwell, Devin right there on top, nearly 3 wide right here. That 70 Machina. Devin's going to take the race lead. No surprise there. Cardwell to the lead. John to second. Dawson Fletcher back here in 5th. Double file behind them. Jeremy and Tyler and Kenny Watkins. 2 by 2 back here in the pack right now as they run. Let's hop on board with one of these drivers as they work their way into turn 3 and 4. You see them nearly 3 wide. That's the 51 machine on the bottom. Close to being contact right there. They'll keep it clean. Battle up front as John's going to go back to the race lead as well. John back to the race lead. Battle at the front of the field. So great racing overall. You see the battle right through the middle of the pack here. Now Devin back out front. John to second. Devin Cardwell, John, Lucas Rourke. Top three here. 5 of the 75 complete. We have 70 to go at Volusia here. The National Dirt Racing Association here on Extreme Sim TV. Race number 1 of the year is underway here tonight. Round 1 of 5 here from Volusia Motorsports Park. And right now out front, Devin rocking the top here. Right up there next to the berm through 3 and 4. Actually lost some time to John. John going to stay right there to the back bumper at 21 all over the back of Devin Cardwell, Ryan Beagle, and Lucas Rourke, and Dawson Fletcher. Fletcher top side in the 71 machine. 7 of 75 complete. 3 wide behind them. And you see the battle right here, nearly 3 wide. That's the 11, 16, 1. Everybody right there in a mix here, tangled up here. And it looks like the 11 going to lose some momentum in the middle. Here comes the 51. That's Tyler losing that momentum in the middle of the racetrack. He'll gather it back up to 16 now. 3 wide. Right here's they'll work it all back together once again. Kenny Wilkins working his way through. Kenny right there in the 16 up to 6th. Top 5's kind of broke away from this mess of a race. Behind them, that's the 1 to 117. Slinger, Tyler, everybody right here together, fighting their way down the back straightaway once again. Lap number 11 here in the books at Volusia. So 11 laps in the books here. There is the number 101 of David Cardwell right there in the custom number 9 machine. Right now sitting in 13th as they run 11 laps complete out of the 75 scheduled here tonight. Meanwhile, race leader Devin Cardwell leads with John right there behind him. John putting some pressure on him, goes to the bottom. He'll slide through. Nice slide job, new race leader. Devin going to cross over, go back to the bottom. Great race up front right now between these two. And putting on a show. Let's ride on board with Mr. Devin and Cardwell here at Volusia Motorsports Park as we continue to run right now. See how good he is, smooth he is being. See the track starting to slick off right there on entry. Just sliding up the racetrack is Devin Cardwell. 14 of the 75 scheduled, already knocked out here tonight. So as we continue to run across the stripe, through the bumps goes Mr. Cardwell. And Cardwell just so smooth. You don't see him moving around a lot. He just holds that line beautifully smooth. I think that's what makes him so good here. He's got a challenge from John. No, John's starting to drop off of him. Right now, 16 on the board. Starting to get ready to put some lap traffic in the mix here in just a moment as they're side by side out of turn number 2. Once again here. And again, we've already completed 16 of these laps here tonight. John back to the race lead. Cardwell crossover. Give Cardwell the lead back. Cardwell back up front. Meanwhile, back near the middle of the pack. Some great racing. Cannon Cochran on the top side. We got trouble one car around. And that is the 11 of Tyler. And that is going to be yellow here in the feature. Let's go take a look. Well, that wasn't Tyler. It was another 11, actually. It was the 11 of Joshua. It's actually the 10 car here. Let's go take a look at what happened. Bring this yellow back out here. As they come down into the corner. And nearly 3 wide here. 16, 11, 1, and 51. Car just comes around a little bit more and he once over rotates. And just gets clipped there by, I believe that's the 51 machine. Again, folks, with the custom numbers, it can be kind of difficult to determine who's who, but that does it. 19 complete. the first yellow of the night here at Volusia. So first yellow of the evening, getting ready to go back green. 19 laps complete. We take a look with 57 to go. Of course, next week, we head off to race number 2, Volusia at Cedar Lake. That's going to be next week. And again, caution laps do not count. Well, they do count, excuse me. 20 on the board of 75 tonight. Getting ready to go back green in this one. Race number 1 of the year for the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association. Getting ready to get it back going once again. The lights off on the pace car. Here we go. The official iRacing pace truck comes out of turn number 4 to get them back underway once again. We're back green at Volusia Motorsports Park. Devin Cardwell, great jump. Ryan right there in second. Look at the 84 there as well. That is Mr. Ryan Beagle right there in the P4. Right behind Mr. John. Side by side, Devin Cardwell up front as well, hanging on. John right there behind him. Devin really doing a great job holding on to this thing right now. Devin doing a great job holding on right now, but I tell you what, it's been a heck of a show here so far here at Volusia Motorsports Park. Some cars around the top. Dixon, St. James, Wilkins, all of them around the top here, really starting to wear that top groove in right now. As Devin is now dropping back. We got a new race leader of John, and something happened to Cardwell. What in the world happened to Devin Cardwell? He is out. Did he just blink out? Going back to try to find out. I think he blinked out, did the 70. And he was out front here. Let's see. He was out front leading, and what happened to this? Yeah, he just blinked out, unfortunately. Devin Cardwell losing connection. That handed the lead over to John. So now new race leader John out front. Heartbreak there for Devin Cardwell. Wow. So Devin Cardwell, after leading earlier on, the 21H machine. 27 on the board of 75 here tonight. Leading here at Volusia Motorsports Park now. John Helms leads the way. Helms at the helm out front. Swinger in second. Rourke in third. Everybody knows the tail. And again, folks, we ran 28 on the board of the 75 here tonight. John got the lead after Cardwell had a connection issue. You see Bush right here with Wilkins. Nice battle around in that 6th and 7th position. The 84 up front of Ryan. You see him around the top. Still using that top lane. He'll lose a spot right there to Lucas Rourke. Lucas Rourke in to third right now. Well, folks, let's go crank it up here on Extreme Sim TV for the first time tonight. And let you listen to the sights and sounds of the big block modifieds at Volusia. Alrighty, folks, back here with you as we continue to run 34.75 in the books, and we got trouble into the outside wall. We'll try to get a number, and I believe that is indeed Benjamin T. Lee going into the outside wall. Caution back out here at lap number 34 tonight. Oof. It was a 00 that went in the wall first, but Lee with nowhere to go. What happened to that 00 machine? Got way too sideways. Car came around, got clipped by Benjamin T. Lee. And that brings the yellow out here at 35 of the 75 complete with John Helms up front. And let's see if we can grab a quick interview here. See if we can get anybody. And nope, not in Discord. So let's grab League Owner card in down here if we can. We get ready to go back green here in a moment. We'll grab carded. See the field rolling around behind the eye, racing a pace car here tonight. Again, that's where the way it run right now. Again, we're looking 36 and 75 complete. And let's get Mr. Carden down here. Hey, Mr. Carden, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Alrighty, well, I'll tell you what, hard luck award going out tonight. I think we might have seen that happen earlier on, as Mr. Cardwell had the lead and had a disconnection issue, cost him the win, really. What do you think we're going to see now with one of our big hitters go?
I think it's going to get a little dicey, but I think it might go good. It's been good so far, so I'm just going to hope for the rest of the race is going pretty smooth. It's been not a lot of big wrecks, just a lot of guys just over-rotating or whatnot.
Alrighty, man, well, we're going to let you go, Carden. Best to have fun up there in the booth.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Coming back to green right now. Up front, the 21 machine Helms leads the way. 38 of 75 complete here at Volusia Motorsports Park. Great start there for John Dixon. Slinger in second. Ryan Beagle in third. Lucas Rourke coming through in fourth. Everybody on top of one another. And Shane James right there with Garrett Bush. 39 of 75 complete here tonight at Volusia Motorsports Park. Kenny, Joshua, Jeremy, and all of them right there together. 40 on the board of 75. And Dixon Slinger still up front. Big problem up here with Mr. Dixon Slinger into the outside wall, but he's going to keep it rolling. Looks like he got pinched up. That'll give Ryan Beagle the race lead. Beagle leads 3 wide underneath of him. Garrett Bush and Shane James right there as well. 41 of 75 complete. (41 of 75 in the books. Everybody works their way through. Ryan Beagle out in the front right now. Beagle leads Garrett Bush in second. Third right now, Lucas Rourke. Fourth at the moment, Shane James. What? Mr. Joshua in fifth. That's the way they run right now. Alright, as we continue right now, 44.75 on the board. Ryan Beagle out in front. 45 on the board this time by Lucas Rourke in second. Behind them, Shane James and Garrett Bush. And Joshua in the top 5. 30 laps to go. Count them, 30 laps to go. Ryan Beagle out in front. Lucas Rourke in second. 46 on the board this time by. And it looks like Ryan Beagle may be on his way to picking up round number 1 if he can hold off Lucas Rourke, Shane James, Garrett Bush, and Joshua all in your top 5 right now. With 47 to 75 complete here. You got to look at Garrett Bush sitting there in that 3rd spot as a yellow flag's on the racetrack. We got a problem, and I think it's going to be Colson Cochran having a bad night. Or that Kellogg's number 5. We'll go take a look at what happened. The Mr. Colson, just got stacked up there. Went around. The caution out once again here tonight. Helms dropped back. He had the lead earlier. But Ryan Beagle in that RK Automotive machine in a great spot here with 28 laps to go at Volusia here to wind this one out. The 28 laps to go here. 27 this time by. Should get the restart with about 26 or so laps to go. Possibly 25 as we all get ready to go once again. So here we go. 49 of the 75 laps complete in this one. Going to be the 84 of in that RK Automotive machine. Getting ready to wind them up and go one more time. 50 on the board this time by. They give them 50 on the board this time by as the field works their way through. Getting ready to get it back underway at Volusia. So 50 on the board. It'll be exactly 25 laps to go at Volusia Motorsports Park when this field comes back to green with the 84 out front. Here we go. Once again, here on Extreme Sim TV. Modified action here tonight. Lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Green flag getting ready to fly back underway. Everybody up to speed. 50 to 75 complete. Top lane right now. Give it to Mr. Ryan Beagle and Lucas Rourke out front of one machine and Shane James on the bottom. 51 to 75 laps complete. 51 to 75. Garrett Bush, Joshua, Shane Yates, Kenny Wilkins, all back here as well. 53 on the board this time by. Great racing in the middle of the pack. Three wide day run right now down the back straightaway. Gonna be Kenny Wilkins right there on the top. The 21 through the middle. Three wide, everybody on top of each other. 54 on the board. Looking at roughly 20 laps to go here. We continue to run here at Volusia. Up in front, Ryan Beagle leads. Beagle trying to get away from the field in the RK Automotive machine to win round number 1. 20 to go next time by from Volusia Motorsports Park. Again, this series heads to Cedar Lake Speedway for round number 2 next Saturday night. Keep that in mind. Shane James, the 13 machine, sitting right there underneath. Three wide right here for that 3rd, 4th, 5th spot. Garrett Bush in the battle right now. But with just 20 laps to go, caution is out. Yellow out on the racetrack again. We got a car up and over. That's the 11 of Tyler going for a ride. Let's go take a look at it. Ooh, big incident for Tyler here. What in the world happened? Clipped that barrel and up and over. Let's go on board here with that number 11 machine. Man, oh man. Wow. Big incident for Tyler. Folks, if you get motion sickness, well, I wouldn't want to be on board that car. One more look at it here. Jeez almighty. Car going for a wild, wild ride down the front straightaway. Wow. So big ride there for that number 11. Let's take one more look at it. On board with him this time, and you're just going to see he's going to cut this wheel just a little bit close. And wow, you see right in front of him, that was the 11th on board with Carson. And Tyler going for a wild ride here. Man, oh man. He's just going to come down in the corner, and he's just going to get a little bit too close here. And hang on, folks. Wow, up and over goes that number 11 here at Volusia. Brings the caution out, and we'll get ready to go once again. Field going to circle around behind the iRacing pace car with just 16 laps to go to get the restart back underway. Alrighty, folks, back underway once again. 16 laps to go this time by up front. Ryan Beagle, Shane James, Garrett Bush, all up here in the front of the field, battling it out here with 15 laps to go. Ryan Beagle leads. You see the gap back behind the Wilkins in the 7. Right there in 7th spot, trying to work his way back through the pack. Car on the outside wall, that's the 11. Up and out of the way here. Man, oh man, that has been some crazy racing so far with 15 laps to go here. Dane Yates back there. Dawson Fletcher in the 71. Everyone hanging on. Dawson Fletcher right there in that 71 machine. 14 laps to go here tonight at Volusia Motorsports Park. The 14 laps to go. Everybody hanging on. Out front, Ryan Beagle leads. Now, with just 13 left on the board, can anybody get up and challenge Ryan Beagle? It's a 0.3 of a second gap. And look how slick this racetrack has gotten around the bottom especially. And these guys are just hunting for grip right now with 12 laps to go. So with 12 to go, Beagle to the outside wall. Beagle all the way up as high as you can really go to make any lap time worth anything. As they fight through 12 laps to go. Beagle leads. 11 to go this time by. So 11 laps to go here as we fight through here at Volusia Motorsports Park here. 11 laps to go. Ryan Beagle out in front. So Beagle hanging on. What a fight with 10 laps to go now at Volusia Motorsports Park. Oh, with 10-9 to go this time by, Ryan Beagle leads. Joshua, Shane, and John all in the top 5 right here with just 9 laps to go. Ryan Beagle out in the front, 8 laps to go. Joshua in 2nd. Shane in 3rd. John Helms in 4th. Lucas Rourke in 5th. Garrett Bush back there also in 6th. With just 7 laps to go. But out front, Beagle hangs on. And Beagle doing a great job just maintaining the gap right now at the front of the field. He does have Joshua coming in on his back bumper. Can Joshua make a late race move to get around Ryan for this race lead? He's running out of time to get it done though. With just 6 laps to go, Joshua to the bottom. Joshua to the bottom. Look at Ryan Beagle to the top. Joshua still looks to the inside. Nothing doing there. He'll slide up trying to hang on. 5 laps to go this time by. So it's Ryan Beagle, Joshua, Shane, James, your top 3 here tonight at Volusia with 5 laps to go. Um, that's not good. Um, hold on, folks. Caution is out on the speedway, folks, and we'll be right back with you while I figure out what happened. Alrighty, folks, back here for a late race restart. I do apologize about that. Everything froze up. But Beagle still leads here for a green-white checkered attempt. Can Beagle hold on to get the win? We're going to find out. Here's they're coming to green. Here we go. Back underway. Green-white checkered with Ryan Beagle out in front. Ryan Beagle leads, trying to hang on through 1 and 2. Coming to the white flag, he's got challenges behind him. Here comes Joshua, trying to close in. White flag for round number 1 this time by. Cars getting together back in the pack. It's not going to matter here. Beagle out front. Joshua all over the back bumper here. White flag in the air. Joshua hanging on right behind Beagle. Beagle out front. Joshua going to dive it in. But Ryan's going to hang on. He'll get round number 1. Give it to Ryan Beagle. Great job in that 84. Congratulations, Ryan, holding on the last lap charge in that 84 machine to get the win here tonight. Led 39 laps here this evening, did Ryan Beagle. So there we go. Great job by Ryan. And we're going to get ready to get your interviews here in just a moment. What a drive by Ryan to hold on to get the win here tonight. Congratulations to that 84 machine. He'll park it in victory lane. What a nice job he done. Wow. So Beagle holds on. What a night. See, looking off some of the sides of his race car. And again, we should get to talk to him here in a moment. See that number 87 machine winning tonight's race. Great job, or that number 84. Great job for him to hang on and get round number 1 in the books in this fashion. And let's get ready to talk to him. Ryan doing a great job here to hold on for the win here tonight. Interview check. All right, let's get Josh down here.
Fast run.
Hey, Josh, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, you tried everything in turns 3 and 4 to get to Ryan. You just ran out of time. You tried everything there, buddy.
Yeah, I sure did. Ryan was fast, but I came from the back, and I knew I was pretty quick, and I caught Ryan, but it sucks that the caution came out. I think I would have had something for him, but hats off to him. He ran a good race.
Well, man, coming home second, great way to start out this 5-race season. Kind of a small season, so it's definitely good to come out here and get a P2 and start the year off.
Oh, yeah. With only 5 races, I mean, we only got so much time to get some points, so got to get them while you can. And started 14th there and ended up second, but earlier in the race, I got into that one guy. I had to go to the back, but all good. I knew we had a long race, 75 laps. These races are going to be some long ones, so just got to use what you got, take your time, and be there at the end.
Well, man, great job coming home with the win, or with second here tonight. We're going to get with your winner here in just a moment, but congratulations, Josh. Great run.
Thank you.
Anybody you'd like to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, definitely my mom, Lucas and Colson, all of them. We're all in team speak together, helping each other out. I got into Lucas there. I definitely feel bad about that. He's one of my best buddies, and I kind of got into him, but I know I had to get up top and can't make any friends out on the racetrack. But definitely huge shout out to Carden, because none of this could be possible without him. And glad to see his car count's really high for this league, and got a lot of people in here that are really fast, so it should be a fun season.
Yeah, Thor, man. Well, we'll holler at you later, Josh. Congratulations, P2 here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's get Ryan down here. Hey, Ryan, man, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I can hear you.
All righty, man. You had 39 laps here tonight. You was able to hold on Joshua there at the very end to get the win in that RK Automotive machine. Great run here tonight.
Thanks. Yeah, it kind of nerve-wracking there, those last few restarts, but we held on to it.
Yeah, I was able to get the lead there, and like you said, you was able to hold on. Now you'll have the points lead going into Cedar Lake next week. That should be a lot of fun for you getting out in here and getting started off with a win like this.
Yeah, it's always good to start the season like that.
Alrighty, man. Well, what's your plan for Cedar Lake next week?
Hopefully kind of like tonight, just stay out of trouble and hopefully get lucky.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, again, man, congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Just everybody puts this deal on. I'm new around here. I just kind of found this on Facebook, so I thought I'd give it a shot and enjoyed myself. So,
alrighty, man. Well, way to get involved, coming out with the first race, first win, bud. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alrighty, that is Mr. Ryan there, your race winner. Let's get Mr. Shane up here in the booth. Hey, Mr. Shane, Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, I got to be honest here. Kind of a quiet night for you, just riding alone, coming home in third here tonight. Good job, man.
I was able to avoid the that cross up the top two had, and I snuck by and got the second or third there, and I felt like I was catching them there at the end, running that bottom, but just not enough laps.
Yeah, and another thing, this modified being a big block, being a new car, the way I drive it is maybe a little different than you. I tend to use the brake in the center to help the car rotate. You find yourself doing that any tonight?
I switched to front brake probably halfway through the race just to tighten it up, but you really don't want. I don't use a whole lot of brake, but just a little bit. You don't want to slow yourself down as much. Sometimes you can slow yourself down too much, and most of it's just throttle control with these cars.
And Foreman, well, you did a great job. You come home third. Great way to start the year here tonight.
Thanks. I appreciate it, and thanks for the league, NDRA, putting us on.
And Foreman, well, we'll see you next week at Cedar Lake, man.
See you then. Thanks.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for the NDRA Big Block Modified Series here. We'll be back here next Saturday evening from Cedar Lake Speedway. Until then, everyone stay safe.